So I got a job working at Amazon, as you can see with the vest. I've been working for about 3 weeks, and I'm literally only gonna do it for like 2 more weeks because it is rough, and I only plan on doing it for not too long anyway. Like, I just wanted to make a little bit of extra money, but I am going to show you what it is like working as an Amazon delivery driver. We're going to go through the pros and the cons, and I'm going to show you a day in the life of what it is like working at Amazon. So first things first, as a delivery driver, you technically don't work for Amazon officially. You work for a third-party company that has a contract with Amazon that delivers all the packages and the vans and does the driving and things like that. So we don't actually work for Amazon, even though we have the Amazon gear and everything like that, because Amazon themselves doesn't want to be responsible for all of the drivers that come and go, you know. But the hiring process and the training process was actually pretty simple, pretty easy. For the job interview, I literally just filmed myself on the computer answering a bunch of questions. That was the whole interview process. They had these questions and you just film yourself answering them. I don't even talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody. I just got hired. Very easy. For the training process, that's going to be about 3 days. This is the most boring part of the job, is these 3 days that you're going to have just watching training videos, training modules for like 6 to 8 hours for the first 2 days of training. That's all you're going to be doing with like 6 other people. And the thing that sucks is you can't skip through the videos either to like finish fast. They programmed it to where you have to sit there and watch the entire video. So it takes a while. It's very boring. It's gonna suck. But the third and final day of training is where you do your driver test, right? And some people, and I've seen some people talk about how they have a course with like cones and stuff like that. For my Amazon factory, we did a road test, like a DMV driving test. They had us drive one of the bigger vans for the test, not the standard vans that you see driving along the road that you'll probably drive, like I drive. But it was pretty easy, pretty simple. Stop at stop signs, follow the traffic laws. The car has cameras like all around it, so you can see everything. You'll be fine. And then once you finish training, you are now going to be scheduled for your first day of delivering. Now on your first day, you won't be by yourself. You're probably going to be with like a supervisor or another driver that's been there and that is experienced and can show you the ropes. And you pretty much do an entire route with them, just kind of teaching you the ropes and showing you what to do and how to like organize and scan packages and find them and stuff like that. And when you start, you'll start on what's called a nursery route, which is supposed to be like an easy route, delivering less packages than a normal route. So let's say the normal drivers, they deliver like 300 packages, right? When you start, you'll probably be delivering like 100, 150, a lot less, so that you can get comfortable with how it's supposed to go, you know? So I want to give you a glimpse into the day in the life of an Amazon delivery driver. Let's go. This is the van. So today I have 210 packages, 131 stops, 162 locations. This should probably, you see it's 10:40 right now. It's gonna take about an hour to load up all our packages and then head out, because we deliver about an hour away for the drive. So this will probably take maybe about 6 hours to finish. I probably won't be done till about 6:30, maybe 7. But this isn't that bad today. 210 packages. I've had 250 and I wasn't home till about 8 o'clock when that happens. But I'll show you guys the loadout process. But everything is very organized and structured. Like, you see an entire map showing your route, exactly where you're going to be, what houses you're going to be to, delivering to, and there's a GPS. It takes you literally stop by stop to every single house. So today you can see that my entire route is this condensed area, and for everyone today they'll get a portion of the map pretty much, you know, and it takes us pretty much the entire day to deliver all these packages. So we are all in line right now waiting to load up. That is the launch pad. All the drivers are getting their stuff right now, and I am waiting on my turn. All right, I am taking lunch. I'm pretty much almost done already, which is kind of crazy. I guess I've been working really fast today. I've only got 4 more boxes left and a couple extra overflow packages. But looking at this, we've got 87 places left to go to, 117 packages. So I did all of that. I forgot how much that was in about maybe 2.5 hours, which isn't that bad. I ran into a couple of random like construction and stuff that you're just gonna have to deal with when you're out on the road, and it's gonna slow you down. But I am about to take a break. It is hot as a mother up in here. So how it works is everything is pretty organized. You know exactly what package goes to what house. The GPS will tell you all of that, and in each tote probably has about anywhere from 20 to 30 packages. So I've already went through a lot, so I might just slow down honestly and give myself a little bit of rest. But I'm about to take a break right now. We get a 30-minute break and a 2 15-minute breaks if you want to take those. I normally don't take those, I just take the 30. So I am on the last tote. 27 locations left, 22 stops, 32 packages. It's only almost 5:40, so this is like record time. I'm usually not done until about maybe 6:30, which I mean honestly I'll probably be done after 6 with this, so it's not too bad. But I pulled all this out of one tote bag, and this will be the last one, so let's do it. So we are at the last stop for the day. Absolutely killed those packages. It's kind of crazy seeing them all like go away, but with the phone that they give you, I wanted to show you guys how you can literally never get the package wrong, because it tells you exactly which one to do, right? So 454, we have this one, but it's not marked. I already know though. And 455, boom, right there. Okay, so you scan it, boom, boom, and then you go ahead and deliver them. Very simple, very easy. It's the last packages of the day. Let's do it. So all in all, today wasn't really bad. It was kind of an easy route. I'm usually done around this time, and it takes me about another 40 minutes to drive back to the station because we deliver our routes very far away. So that probably took me about 6 hours for 200 or so packages. And it was hot and it sucks, not gonna lie. But let's get into the pros and cons. You can see that it's a pretty simple job. It's very straightforward, but it's actually kind of hard. It's kind of repetitive, doing the same thing over and over again for 100 to 200 times a day, carrying these packages, some of which are kind of big. But I want to get into the pros and cons of being an Amazon delivery driver. Let's start with the pros, okay? So first things first, it's a very simple job, very straightforward, tells you exactly what you need to do. You know what you need to do every single day. There's no one there to micromanage you. You are by yourself. You are all alone. It's just you and your packages that you have to deliver for the entire day, right? Which personally I really like. You can listen to whatever you want. Music, I'm blasting music the entire day when I'm out delivering. YouTube videos, podcasts, I've done that too. And another pro is the pay. It's actually pretty good. I get paid, right now I get paid 20.5 an hour, which isn't bad at all for what we do, you know. And overtime goes up to about 30. Another pro is delivering to nice areas, beautiful areas, nice houses, you know. And you get to see parts of the city that you might not even known were there, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you'll run into nice customers, nice people. Like one time I delivered to this super fancy rich house with a long driveway up this gigantic hill, right? And we're not supposed to drive in their driveway, so we have to park, and I had to hike my ass all the way up this driveway. And when I got up there, they had a mini fridge for delivery drivers, and it was stacked. And I took like a bunch of sodas and waters and Gatorades. I was like, oh my god, like I love this house. Now let's get into the cons of this job, and there is a lot, I will not lie. First things first, it is a very repetitive job. You're doing the same thing, getting in and out of the van over and over again, 100 to 200 times every single day, carrying packages, steps, scanning them, dropping them off on the floor over and over again. I've delivered to so many houses that like I forgot what they even look like at the end of the day. You know, I'm going everywhere. So many houses that it just kind of, I don't even remember what they look like. You will be doing a ton of walking. It's not just driving, okay? You're supposed to turn the car off and take the key with you at every stop, at every house, to make sure that the vehicle doesn't get stolen and things like that. So you're not just driving, you know, you're constantly getting up and down and out onto the steps, climbing up people's driveways, carrying those packages, some of which can be big for no reason, you know. Another con is going to be the heat, depending on where you live. And right now it's summertime, we're getting upwards of 90 to 100 degrees, and in the van it is toasting. I am drenched at the end of the day. I've got this like cooling towel that I use, and I just soak it in like my little cooler, and I just use that to wipe my face throughout the entire day. It is hot. But if you live in a colder area, you're gonna have to worry about, you know, snow and things like that. So it just depends on where you live. Another con is going to be malfunctions in delivering to places like apartments. Sometimes your phone just doesn't want to work and it craps out, and you have to like learn how to navigate it and play with it to get it to do what you need it to do. And it happens quite a lot. You know, we've got these old like Motorola Android phones that are super cracked. You can barely see what's going on them. Delivering to very complicated places is going to take up so much time. Like when I delivered to apartments and I had to look for the exact apartment number, and if you're on the wrong side of the apartment, you got to climb back down the stairs, go up the other set of stairs. It takes forever. It takes so much time out of your day, and you're going to be behind on the packages. And another con is taking breaks can really set you back. Now, I always take my 30-minute lunch. You're allowed a 30-minute lunch and 2 15-minute breaks, which I don't really take. Taking a break, taking lunches sets you back so much, right? Because you have this time window that you're supposed to deliver all of these packages in, right? I've delivered like 250, 280 packages in like 6 hours. Okay, and if you're taking breaks, like a 15-minute break or a 20-minute break to go find the restroom to go pee, you just set yourself back like 20 packages, and you could have been done a lot earlier. So what some people do is they literally pee in bottles. Like I've been in the van and I found bottles of piss from other drivers because they don't want to go find a bathroom. And I don't blame them, because if you go find a bathroom, you're going to be behind. You know, so that is the reality of being a driver. Like taking your breaks is very costly for you on your route. Another con is going to be dogs. People will sometimes leave their dogs out in the yard, and I'm not delivering those packages. I've known a couple of my coworkers who've gotten bit by dogs that customers will leave out in their yard or in their garage, you know, and you get attacked, you know. I'm not playing with no dogs, right? If I drive up to your house and I see a dog, I'm not delivering that package. You'll get a ton of dogs barking at you from behind the door or through the window every single day. Like I've had some gigantic dogs try to attack me from through the window, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know, as I'm trying to take the picture. Lastly, it is a long shift with a lot of packages, as you can clearly see. The longest I've ever worked was from 10:30, and I didn't get home till about 9 o'clock. So it's a simple job, but it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. It does suck quite a lot. But there's a lot of pros with the job as well. I mean, I honestly don't plan on doing it for very much longer, you know. But it was a good and fun experience, I won't lie. And now, you know, I understand what drivers go through every time I order off Amazon. You know, they're suffering, you know. So it's definitely been an eye-opening experience being a driver. So that is pretty much it, the life of an Amazon driver. If you have any questions, please comment below. And I hope that helped you if you were considering about becoming an Amazon delivery driver. It is a tough job. Okay, peace.